This is a audio
My
medium.
Dawson.
Carson. Krista.
Podcast.
Welcome. Imagine we do the whole episode like that.
Oh yeah, just a whole episode of us being the guy that sings your name over and over.
Every word is sung like that.
Fortune Kit recently did this thing where like normally they don't like announce what they're going to be talking about in the episode. Normally it just like starts, but like they did a like hokey thing where it was like, we're like, is Green Day's new album too political? Like, and it made me laugh really hard.
Is Green Day's a new album too much about Donald Trump?
I was thinking we could do something like that where it's like, are the Mania demos slightly better than the record?
Soy face thumbnail.
Soy face thumbnail, big time.
Are the Mania demos hidden gems? Are they better than Folie à Deux?
Let's not go that far.
Mania gems, incredible potential.
There's certainly something there.
Yeah.
Mania demos, Joker mode.
Mania demos. Anyone else up here smoking that nice reefer?
Mania demos. Anyone else boofing a monster?
Hey, you kids like Kendrick?
Oh?
Up next in the beef, Fall Out Boy Mania demos.
Drake does Jankum? Drakem?
Drakem.
Drake does Jankum.
What the fuck did you just...
The beef's over, right?
Yeah,
It has
Drake
to be.
surrendered.
Drake surrendered?
He
What
surrendered.
does that mean?
Well, he posted on his Instagram story, summer vibes up next. So
Wow, that is for sure a
What
white
was the
flag if
image?
I've ever seen
it was
one.
it was an image of like one guy standing in front of like facing an army. It was like feudal Japan or something like that.
What the fuck?
I don't know what the fuck he's cooking.
Damn, he
but
might be awesome, actually.
It's
It's because it's him against the world.
it's him against the world, but I think it'll be him against the prisoners that don't like pedophiles.
Oh, is something actually being levied against him, or?
He is currently being extorted by a security guard of a hotel.
Oh, yeah, that's
Yeah.
right. That
Ebony
guy-
Prince 2K14.
Ebony Prince
Ah.
2K14, yes.
2K24, actually.
2K24.
Oh.
Does that look credible, or?
Yes.
Okay, because I
He
did see.
had the items that were shown on the
he
Meet
had
the
the
Games
items.
covered. Like
The
the
items.
the glove, the prescriptions, and everything. Like he took a video of them, and like it was on like a search and destroy laptop, and he did not show his hand. So he had the
Search and destroy laptop?
like from Call of Duty.
Oh.
Like you know when you
Yeah.
play search and destroy in
Yeah,
Call
I
of
guess.
Duty,
I've
pulls
never
out
heard
the-
it. I've never heard it described that way.
pulls out
of
this
course.
fucking military laptop. Like he's got that, and he has the pill bottles and the prescriptions hanging on strings, so he doesn't have to hold them up and show his hand to the camera. Like,
But he's an Ebony Prince.
assumedly, we can only
Allegedly.
assume. Allegedly,
Amber's trying to interject, Krista.
This video of him with all of the items is also incredibly funny because you can tell he feels like the Riddler sharing it.
Oh,
Like there's
yeah.
a very cinematic pan off
Oh,
to
yeah,
the,
on
the
the-
riverside.
On the
Over.
Kendrick subreddit, they keep calling him the Riddler, which I thought was pretty funny.
he's fucking acting like the Riddler.
That's awesome.
That video.
Respect. Ebony Prince 2024. If you want to come on the podcast, you're more than welcome to.
Yeah, get on here.
You do have to talk about Fall Out Boy a little bit.
You
but
did tweet about Kevin Samuels, and that was a little cryptic, and I don't know why you would do that.
Kevin Samuels died, didn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
That guy sucked.
Yeah.
Rip Bozo.
R.I.P. Bozo.
But yeah, that first video was accompanied with a caption like, number 1, King Kendrick is not a liar and I am not a thief. And then number 2, if you do not rescind your claims of me stealing these items by this date at this time, I will sue you with the full extent of the law. And he tagged his lawyer. And then in the comments, he tagged like TMZ and a bunch of news outlets and everything.
Tagging your
Oh,
lawyer
so
is
he's
crazy.
cool.
Yeah. Well, he's kind of he does yap a lot.
He's definitely Joker-fied.
He's definitely yapping a lot because this got a lot of attention.
That's okay.
But
I like the yapper.
the time, and it was like a couple days ago. It was supposed to be noon a couple days ago, and he was like threatening to do something. And then noon hit, and nothing happened. And then an hour
Dude,
later,
when the nooner hits. Dude, I love when the nooner hits.
dude,
Oh, the nooner's gonna hit, bro. Oh, the nooner. The nooner's gonna hit. The nooner's gonna hit, bro.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, awesome.
What did that do to my audio?
Not
I'm
a
curious.
lot.
Not a lot. All right.
But yeah, noon hit, nothing happened. An hour later, he tweets out the beginning of a security cam video that features a disabled reporter and Drake.
Uh-huh.
And we do not see what happens in the video.
very small man.
The very small man.
Which
Sure.
one?
Yeah.
He's like a music journalist. He had, the first time I saw him was DJ Khaled posted a video of him, and he was like promoting DJ Khaled's
Oh, is
new
that the
record.
scene of the crime? DJ Khaled?
Yeah.
Yeah.
But apparently Drake didn't do anything to this guy, because, and I was thinking, because people were alleging that like he smacked the shit out of this guy, and I was like, that would be some
Out
fucking
of the little man.
out of the little man.
Whoa.
I was like, that would be some supervillain shit to smack the shit out of this little man.
This little disabled man.
Yeah. And
Yeah. There were- in
everyone
the Kendrick
should
subreddit, which I am not lurking.
Of course.
Someone put a picture of him, was like, who could have imagined this guy would be involved 3 days ago? This is like a David Lynch movie. But I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
Do you remember Drake's poetry book from last year?
No, what?
His what?
DJ Khaled, like, I think like did like a pseudo audiobook for it. DJ Khaled did like a video on his Instagram of him reading it. And it's just like the worst like Rupee Kaur shit you've ever heard in your life,
Oh,
but it's
man.
through Drake's lens. And one of the poems was swimming in regret is not cardio.
That Rupi Kaur is like the closest to like Drake in terms
For
of like in the
women?
poetry world. Yeah.
Drake for
Oh,
her
like just
poetry.
bottom of the barrel
Yeah,
bullshit.
pretty much.
Yeah.
She sold out a huge venue here. She sold out the
Doing
Tabernacle. Live reading her poetry.
Okay.
Like it was like
Dude.
new stuff that had not
Oh,
been...
not just Milk and Honey.
If I,
She probably read like the hits from Milk and Honey.
The hits.
Yeah.
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 you
know,
gotta,
the
you
greatest
gotta
hits.
play
She
the
probably
hits.
played Milk. She probably played Honey.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Have to.
She
Amber,
probably
can,
played.
can you type Rupee Kaur set list for me?
That would be, yeah.
I need to have my laptop.
yeah.
Kaur
Sort of
set
our
list.
Jamie, yeah. Since
Mhm.
Andrew moved to Virginia with his boyfriend.
Wow.
Yeah.
Imagine moving to Virginia
To be gay.
to be gay. Imagine going to Virginia to be gay. You can do
Yeah.
that here.
You can be gay here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
You don't have a mic.
Thank you, Amber. Amber's making comments without a mic, so no one can hear her.
Virginia Gay Beach.
Virginia Gay Beach is what Amber said.
Yeah.
That's what she'd
Just
like to
making sure you
interject.
all heard that.
Virginia Gay Beach.
Folks, I'm Carson,
I'm Dawson.
and today we have a special guest on the pod. Longtime listener,
First time caller.
guest.
Yeah.
Or caller, yeah.
Yeah.
First time gentleman caller.
Yeah.
Mm.
You've been calling my house asking for my hand. Hello.
Yeah.
Yeah, everybody, would you like to introduce yourself since I can never say your last name correctly?
Krista Figueira.
Figueira.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That seems pretty easy.
Yeah, you would think.
Yeah. I think.
Figueira?
You've butched it twice on this podcast.
I know, and you send me a voice memo every time I do. I'm just
Yeah.
like, this is how you actually say it,
Yeah.
you stupid bitch.
And then you never learn.
That's a
Krista?
pretty good bit.
Thank you for being on the show.
I flew out here from California just to be on here.
Just for
Mhm.
this episode.
No
yeah.
other reason.
No other reason.
Yeah, I hope we get we're about to bank 2 episodes with you.
Yeah.
So I hope we get a good one next. Because
Because it sucks so far.
yeah, so far
Yeah.
so bad for
Yeah.
sure. I hope the next one isn't like a fucking like PAX AM Days song or something like that.
You're gonna jinx it now. We're gonna.
Yeah.
Krista, we have to ask every time we have somebody on the show for the first time, which it's been a while since we've had a first time guest. I think the last one was probably Rocket, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
It's been a while since we've had a first time guest. So we have to ask you, what is your relationship to Fall Out Boy?
My relationship to Fall Out Boy was when I was in middle school. I had a group of friends that it was a bit divided on which was the better band. It was My Chemical Romance or Fall Out Boy.
It's my
And they were
Gay
trying
versus bisexual.
exactly.
Yeah.
We were
Yeah.
basically trying to figure out which side was gayer.
Mhm.
Yeah,
Yeah, of course.
My first exposure. When did Infinity on High come out?
2007?
2007. Okay, I'm trying to remember exactly what grade I was. But Thanks for the Memories was the first song I ever heard.
Same.
Yeah, it fucking classic. So
Yeah.
when I started like actually like actively listening to them was like maybe a little after Folly era.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Would you call this like one of your favorite bands?
I would say so. Yeah, they're definitely up in my Spotify.
Definitely a band we bonded over for
yes,
sure.
definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're up in my Spotify like wrapped every year.
Nice.
Pretty
Yeah.
much. Well, for at least the last like few years.
Mhm.
I really got into them again the last few years.
Yeah, no. I mean, I think the whole them kind of like admitting defeat
Yeah.
and just being like, all right, we'll stop trying to make every song a pop hit has been instrumental to people kind of coming around on
Yeah.
them.
Mhm.
Even though this most recent record was not like their biggest hit record ever, I think they're bigger than they've ever been.
Yeah, because they're
Personally?
doing a bunch of shit that they've never done
Yeah.
before.
Yeah, stadiums. I mean, like,
Mhm.
I think the last time they probably did some kind of stadium tour was immediately after Save Rock and Roll, maybe?
Yeah.
Because everything else was either like small-ish venues or like amphitheaters. It wasn't fucking baseball stadiums.
When
and
I
shit,
saw
like,
them
Mhm.
in 2013, which was the Save Rock and Roll tour, it was in San Francisco, America's Cup Pavilion. There was like bleachers in the back, and then there was
Okay.
like a general admission area.
What's
it wasn't.
America's Cup Pavilion?
I don't know. They have where the America's Cup happens.
God bless the cup,
It's
first of all.
Lots of
Mhm.
boats. Lots of boats over there.
Oh, is that America's Cup?
Yeah.
God bless the cup then.
Yeah.
Yes.
Bless that beautiful cup. Whatever.
Awesome.
Okay, so
It wasn't a
Place
very
where-
big.
it wasn't very big?
Yeah.
Okay.
That's what
But then where do they play now in your area?
called the Shoreline Amphitheater.
Okay.
Pretty large. There's a pretty spacious like
Pretty
grass
in charge.
area
Okay.
at the top where everybody smokes their weed.
Nice.
That's
Oh.
cheap.
Word.
It's great.
Yeah, I mean they played fucking Truist Park where the Braves play here, which is like 40,000 seats or some shit.
Yeah.
I don't know about 40,000, 20,000. I don't fucking know.
I don't
A
know.
lot of fucking people. That's the point.
More than 10 people.
And
at minimum.
I think also like them sort of realizing that they could play anything live.
Yeah.
Amber just typed numbers into her calculator.
That's cool.
Just typing in big numbers into the.
Just to see what we get.
Hang on. So could you do you know what the capacity of America's Cup Pavilion is?
No, I have no fucking clue. I don't know.
Okay.
I was
Amber, why don't
17.
you
Amber,
do
look
some-
that up.
Amber, why don't you do some Fall Out Boy math for us and just sort of like let's put tickets at roughly $50 per ticket.
Amber, show me a picture of Pete Wentz's balls.
Easily find
Show
them.
me a photo of Oyster
Can
smiling.
you really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's like that's a huge thing about Pete
Oh
Wentz.
yeah,
is
you
that
don't know this lore? Pete Wentz's dick is just out
on the
there.
internet.
Oh, awesome.
It's just
like
out there,
full
brother.
on.
Amber, don't show me a picture of Pete Wentz's balls.
Looking at how fast America's Cup boats go.
Okay, that is not
Okay,
what
all right,
we
no,
asked you to
no,
look
that's-
up.
yeah.
That's actually helpful. We might need that.
I actually want to know that more.
You know what? Sort of like how Conan O'Brien could anytime throw to a clip of Walker Texas Ranger with a lever. I sort of just want, if there's a lull or if I have nothing to say, I'm going to throw to Amber for a fun fact about America's Cup Pavilion.
Mm.
So why don't you gather as much data about that as
I
possible?
have the capacity.
What's the capacity, Amber?
Amber, the capacity of America's Cup Pavilion. Krista,
9,000.
9,000. Wonderful.
Wow.
Mm.
If there
Um,
was one more allowed in there, there could be a very funny and timely meme that you could do with that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, what is it?
It's relating to this very underrated anime. I think
Dragon
One-
Ball Z. Yes, of
Piece.
course. Oh,
Yeah.
One Piece.
Yeah.
From One Piece?
Yeah, One Piece.
Tom and I were talking about reading One Piece today. And
Oh.
he was like, if I ever start reading One Piece, I want you to either shoot me
Yeah.
or kill me. I was like, got it.
Amber's showing
Awesome.
Is this another fact?
showing the
Well,
phone.
hang on. When we throw to her
that's
for a
right.
fun fact,
That's
I have to
right.
throw
So
to her.
sorry.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can't just give me random fun facts.
Oh.
That's distracting.
That's chaos.
I distract people on the show.
It's so true.
So today we got a unfinished demo
Definitely.
Yeah, I would say so.
from Mania.
Mania, I hardly know. Let's go.
Sure.
Have I never done that?
If I hardly know
I can't believe I've
Damn,
never
that one
looked that
actually
up.
got me. Oh, we were listening. I meant to mention this. We listened to the Eurovision winning song.
Sorry to hear that.
It's pretty good.
Who is it by?
Was it
Guy named Nemo.
Yeah.
Nemo. Well,
They found him.
From
They
where?
found him and he wrote this song.
From where?
Switzerland?
Switzerland.
Yeah.
Yes.
Did you know Celine Dion
So
won Eurovision for Switzerland also. But I thought she was French Canadian.
I don't know.
Strange.
Can you just play for like any country?
If that's the case, I want to play for Brazil.
Ooh.
Do they perform at Eurovision?
I don't know.
I don't think
I
so.
mean, it is Euro.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, but they're
But
letting
also,
Celine Dion in
you know.
there. I feel like they've.
Well,
they also
maybe-
got Australia in
maybe
Eurovision,
it's sort of
though.
like soccer,
Yeah.
how like fucking if you're like, or rugby, how if you're like really good at rugby, but you live in like Nairobi or Madagascar or something. I don't know.
pretty sure they do
I don't
it
know
over
who you're
there.
playing. Huh?
I'm pretty sure they do that over there.
Rugby? Sure, yeah. If
Yeah.
you're from, let's say you're huge and from somewhere,
Let's say you're
remote.
so big.
maybe you're enormous.
You're just tremendous.
Maybe you're the biggest guy in Vietnam.
This will be something for a very specific group of people out there.
Sure. Maybe you're enormous and you're the biggest guy in Vietnam.
Mm-hmm.
And then somebody in Ireland, like,
Somebody out there is jacking
like,
off right now.
is like, please come play rugby for Ireland.
Please come.
Please come. Maybe it's like that. Maybe Switzerland can be like, you're a really good singer, Nemo. We're going to take you away from your father.
Again.
I will capture you and put you in a
Yeah.
fish tank in an Australian dental
Hey, you got to
office.
write a really good song to go.
You're gonna sit there with Willem Dafoe as a fish, and you're gonna write a good song. It was Willem Dafoe, yeah.
That's a
runner-up-
sexy fish.
The runner-up was a song from Croatia called "Rim Tim Toggy Dim" by an artist named Baby Lasagna.
She rimmed Tim Toggy on my dim. Yeah.
Baby lasagna.
she rimmed Tim Toggy on my dim till I'm Baby Lasagna.
Oh,
Squirt now,
shit.
Baby Lasagna.
That's foul.
Baby lasagna. Imagine picking your artist name and settling on Baby
Baby
Lasagna.
Lasagna.
Is that, yeah.
He's from Croatia. like runner-up, Croatia, pretty funny. Rim Tim Toggy Dim, really, really funny. Artist Baby Lasagna, not real. Like, just unbelievable.
Baby Lasagna.
Man, he looks
really
like this,
good.
too.
Do you think he
Holy
entered
crap.
with that name just to be like, yeah, I'm not gonna fucking win this. No way I'll have to stick with
He-
Baby
I hope it was
Lasagna
an
as an
He was
intentional
in a
move.
music group called Mantra.
mantra.
Can you imagine you're in a group called Mantra and one of you is named Baby Lasagna? The other people in this band better be named
He's the
that.
JC Chazé of whatever group that is.
Child Tortellini.
Child Tortellini. No, well, there is a guy named Dovo Pavlovic.
That-
Dodo Pavlovic.
Dodo Pavlovic?
Yeah. And also Baron King.
Baron King.
Baron
Me after my shorty's done with me.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go. Baron King.
Let's fucking go, dude.
Me
Anyway,
when the-
we listened to a demo from Mania called Wrong Side of Paradise.
and here's a snippet of it. And,
And
it's
it's
over.
over. Look
Wow,
at
that
that.
was crazy.
We're
It was
so
very
insane.
strange to hear
What's
that
it-
in real time.
What's it like to hear it live? Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Wow.
They
Yeah.
did a whole performance of it right
yeah,
here.
Yeah, we did the whole song.
Yeah.
It's just really sped up really fast.
Mm-hmm.
We probably could include the whole song.
Should
in
the
this.
clip
could
be
do
that?
that.
Just it sped up?
Ooh,
I
that's
could
not
do
bad.
that.
Yeah.
That would be nightmarish.
It's
to
a
listen
minute
to.
and 37 seconds long.
It would just be a scream. Yeah. No, I'm not gonna do it actually.
Yeah. Anyway,
Anyway,
pretty funny.
I can't say that this is the worst thing
No.
I've ever heard.
No, but also like this is something that doesn't leave the laptop, maybe.
No.
No.
Also, I have written so many snippets that are like this long
Mhm.
where I've like scrapped it and been like, I'm never going to return to that again.
Yeah.
Mhm.
And then like 2 years later, I write an amazing song around it.
Hmm.
So this more feels like a missed opportunity. And I kind of wish I never had heard it.
Yeah.
Because I feel like with some editing, this could be a pretty good song.
Yeah. The only thing wrong with it for me is just that it felt unfinished, which it was.
Yeah, very unfinished. There's like half of first verse.
Yeah.
And then immediately after, there's like nothing. There's like a whole 8 bars of nothing. And then launches into the chorus, which is just the words "wrong side of paradise" over and over and over
Right.
again.
Pretty much.
Yeah, I thought it was all right.
It was okay. I didn't hate listening to it.
I will say that it does kind of like. Do you remember when Joe was talking about like an album that they had that was like a guitar-based album that they scrapped?
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
This feels like this may have been what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Because I don't think he was talking about So Much for Stardust.
No, definitely
No,
not.
no.
Yeah, I don't think he was talking.
He was
about
very
that.
proud of.
He was
that.
extremely proud of that record, and the record that he was talking about has to be one that was in between.
Yeah.
That they were maybe thinking about putting out during the pandemic or
Yeah.
something like that.
Was this after Mania or before?
He said it in his book, which was like 3 years after Mania, and like a year before So Much for Stardust is when it came out. I believe it was like his book came out like early 2022.
Yes.
When did this song come out? Is
Right.
what I'm saying.
Well, this was like.
When did La Mania happen?
Yeah, sorry. Frosty and the Nightmare Machine, excuse me.
Yeah, I feel like we gotta clear that up. First of all, they released this under the band name Frosty and the Nightmare Making Machine, and off the
Technically,
EP
I shouldn't
called
have to
La
include this
Mania.
on the wheel if so, but here we are doing it.
I mean,
So-
it's still
from
it's still
them.
Fall Out Boy.
It's still definitely Fall Out Boy. Basically, Amber actually had this fun fact before she even knew this was her role. That the like rollout for this was like they had to push Mania back, which I do remember happening
Mm-hmm.
because they hadn't finished it, or like they just weren't going to meet the timeline, or they were things that they wanted to change, and like as an apology, they put out these 3 demos that were like, we're never going to finish these.
Mm-hmm.
Is that correct? Yeah. Okay, cool. Get ready with another fun fact.
Go on their wiki.
this one good.
Yeah, you're the only person that has to really work on this show right now.
are gonna get cut if this one isn't really good.
You're not getting paid. So.
You're not getting wages at all. The lyrics are like just so barren.
Mm-hmm.
Like he's a barren king, if you will.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
There's just like kind of nothing going on here because there's so little lyrics.
Hmm.
But I think it's all right. And what I say by the record that they scrapped, I think that maybe they had together like, oh, we're gonna do Mania as our last record on Def Jam, and then like we're gonna have this guitar album ready.
Mm-hmm.
And this one was sort of like it feels like this could have been one for that.
Maybe.
Because if it was finished and like supposedly making Mania, then it wouldn't be this fucking short, you know?
No. It's you don't really have to have a whole album finished to scrap it though.
No.
Like it can be half done, then you can be like, we're not
I
gonna
don't
do
wanna
this
do
anymore.
this
Yeah,
and
no,
scrap
that's
it.
kind of what I was seeing it as anyway.
Yeah, but it's this is it kind of gives you. I haven't heard the rest of this EP to be fair, but it gives you like a glimpse into maybe what could have been, and it's in theory better than most of what we got on Mania, but it's still nothing remarkable. Like I'm not hearing this and going, damn, there's a real tune in here. Like it's just kind of.
There's a tremendous track in this.
Yeah. I'm not hearing that when I listen to this.
Fake Out is sort of the better version of this.
I was gonna say, I was like, this sounds like something that they could potentially put out like closer to now.
Sure, yeah. It's interesting because like I still really like Fake Out.
Yeah, absolutely.
But like,
great song.
I've come around on so many of the other. I've come around on so many of the other songs that I didn't like immediately. Like 10 Years, I think is like an incredible song now, and I wasn't like huge on it when on release day. And Fake Out I still really like a lot, but it is a fucking Gap commercial ass song.
Yeah,
you know, like it's a
big downer too.
Big downer, yeah, big,
but not in a bad way.
Yeah,
not a bad way. No. Not like King Park downer.
No.
Can you imagine?
No. I don't want to.
Yeah, no one does.
I don't get it.
I was making a lot of Spute reference.
Ah, yeah, that's why I don't get it.
Yeah, it's a bummer song.
Mm.
Good band though. Yeah. You want to hop into some lyrics? You want to snap into a Slim Jim? Before you do that, Amber, fun fact.
Back to Switzerland. It's illegal to own only one guinea pig there, because guinea pigs get very, very lonely and sad.
Oh, so they make you own too?
They make you own too, yeah.
That's really sweet.
Or else they send you to jail for guinea pig crimes.
That's
weird
awesome.
place. All right, lyrics.
Yeah.
Awesome. Lyrically, there's not like there's like the and this is to be expected with a demo, but there's an inkling of a cool idea here. Like The Wrong Side of Paradise is a cool idea. And that's like the only idea in this song.
They just kind of ran with that for a minute and 37 seconds.
Yeah, these lyrics honestly could have been Patrick riffing into the microphone to this instrumental and then being like, I'll figure that out later. And then Mania got delayed and they're like, fuck, well, we got to put this out.
I'm like, keep it in the drafts. Like,
well, this is a draft.
Yeah, I know.
Like this is us looking into Patrick's notes app.
Yeah, but what if you put out like half a tweet?
I do that all the time.
Half a punchline.
Well, yeah, that's like.
What if you just tweeted it's funny because it rhymes with oyster?
That would be really good.
It would be one thing if this
actually.
was like. It would be one thing if this was like an actual release, but they didn't even release it under the Fall Out Boy.
Yeah,
name.
that's true. Yeah,
like that's why I don't even know if I'm gonna give this like a numbered score because this is not a song.
I can. Yeah,
it's not a song. It's just it's an idea that could have been cool.
It'd have to be out of 5 rather than out of 10.
Still no, because you can multiply it by 2 and then get the out of 10.
Fuck me, I guess.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Fuck you.
Oh.
But it's it's going into Fall Out Boy's hard drive and finding something and being like, that's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's basic. Hearing this is like I've heard a bunch of Brockhampton leaks, like just a fucking absurd amount of leaked songs by that band. They wrote so much and did not release maybe 60 to 80% of the songs that they wrote.
That's a crazy amount.
Yeah, it's fucked up. Well, not all of them are good, obviously.
Well,
but it's like when
you
songs,
have 90 people making music in one house.
Yeah,
it's kind of inevitable. But I hear these leaked Brockhampton songs. First of all, I'm like, how the hell did this get out? Whose hard drive do they still have at this point? Because songs are still getting leaked to this day.
Ebony Prince 2024, just harboring Brockhampton leaks.
Yeah, but I hear them and I'm like, this is cool. Sometimes I'm like, I wish this came out, but other times it's half a song. There's like 3 open verses on there, and I'm like, why am I listening to this? Why did I check this out? And that's like
it's for you to rap your own verse on it.
Oh, true.
Yeah, you got to start
play
doing
along
that.
at home.
Yeah, exactly.
Sort of a
it's like a coloring
interaction
book. Yeah, but that's a similar feeling I get to this. It's like Why am I listening to this? It's not a real song.
It makes you question a lot of things.
Yeah. It makes me question how they got from this to Mania.
Me too.
What happened? Weapon. Even.
One of the what happened?
What happened?
Amber, fun fact. Give her the mic, Krista.
This one's kind of gross, but it was the only one I was able to find. Oh my gosh, I'm nervous to tell this one. So, female bed bugs.
If it sucks, we can just cut it out.
Fucking
Yeah.
suck.
Okay, yeah. Feel free to cut this out because it's kind of crass. But like, female bed bugs don't like mate with male bugs in the normal way because they don't have like the orifices required. So male bed bugs just like stab them in the abdomen, and you can tell how many times a female bed bug has been mated with by how many scabs they have on their abdomen.
Damn.
All right, well, there's a lyric in this song that I found interesting.
Bed bugs get down.
The lyric, you say, please don't ever change, but you don't like the way I am. The genius annotation on this is, this song is a demo from Mania and contains some lyrics that ended up in songs that made the final cut. These lyrics appear in Sunshine Riptide.
Oh, I'm
Oh.
shooting my
Yeah.
head.
Yeah.
Wouldn't know.
I'm shooting my head with a gun is what I'm doing.
Yeah, all of the annotations are just the stands.
Just creaming their pants.
Yeah, just like relating the lines to like other songs.
Mm-hmm.
Like I'm trying to kick the habit. They're relating that to Heaven's Gate.
Mhm.
I don't know what that is.
Yeah.
And then this song, Woke Up on the Wrong Side of Paradise is annotated to also similar to Woke Up on the Wrong Side of Reality from Young and Menace.
Awesome. I don't doubt that they came back and reused ideas from this.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It just sucks to hear those ideas in this song and then find out that they were reused later in
Yeah, and
worse songs.
This one is better. Yeah.
Yeah. This one could have been better. But even then, like, we're comparing it to Mania and the bar is so low with
Yeah.
that album. It's like this probably, if a whole album got made out of this, it probably would have been like a 5 or 6 out of 10, whereas Mania is like a 2. Like, yeah, it's an improvement in that regard, but it probably wouldn't have been very good anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, I agree.
Can you believe we have 2 more of these to talk about? I wonder what we're gonna say.
Yeah.
Which
We've done 30 minutes. We can.
Which was the other one that we listened to?
Past Life.
Okay.
Which I thought was
that's
all right.
right.
I thought it was fine.
She passed my life till I
Died.
died.
till I found Baby Lasagna.
Till I
Ah,
fucking killed someone.
Should we listen to Baby Lasagna?
I kind of want to now.
I kind of want to listen to Baby Lasagna.
Is that-
Can
is
we
that
do
what
that
we're doing
after
now?
the episode ends?
Sure,
Okay.
yeah. You want to rank the song
Fucking
and get out of here?
fine.
I'm not gonna give it a number.
I feel like
It's not a real song.
I can't. Yeah, it's not finished.
Were you gonna say something?
What's
Amber?
that going to look like on the spreadsheet, though?
That's fair.
That's not my problem.
You could give it like a letter or a color or
Fun
something.
fact.
Oh my god. If everyone in the world stood shoulder to shoulder, they could fill up Los Angeles, but that's it. What color do you think this song is?
Purple.
Purple, yeah.
Mhm.
That's
Yeah.
mostly because of the artwork.
Yeah.
Oh, well.
I kind of just associate colors with songs to the art that they came with.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's
Like
fair.
if an artwork is particularly ugly, it'll make me like the album less because I'm associating that mishmash of colors with the song.
He's like, I don't want to post this. This looks
Yeah.
ugly.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I do that a lot.
It was like with fucking Childish Gambino's Number album. It's just white. So I was
And
listening
I did
to
just feel white about it.
it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I was listening
felt
to it
all
when
white
it came,
about
like
it.
the night it came out. I was, oh brother.
Sorry.
The night it came out, I listened to it and I was sitting there and I was like, this is causing a void in my soul. I'm not feeling fucking anything listening to this.
Yeah.
And it did not help that I didn't get anything out of the cover art. So this song is Purple.
Yeah. Sure.
So this song is Purple.
Purple.
Um,
Maybe a specific kind of. I guess like a lavender. I'll go with lavender.
Sure. Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say that.
Lavender. I hardly know her. All right.
Okay.
Let me roll out this damn carpet and we'll get out of here. Thank you so much for listening. If you're still listening, if you're not listening, this episode's only like 30 minutes long. So why don't you fucking get your attention span up, you Zoomer? Follow Carson and I's bands at the Callous Cowboys on Instagram, at Callous Cowboys on Twitter. Follow my band at Bummerhill ATL on Twitter, at Bummerhill on Instagram. Follow the podcast at The Dreaded Wheel. Subscribe to our Patreon. The We Are the World 25 episode should be going up the same day as this episode.
That's correct.
So if you're listening to this, there's a new Patreon episode up, and we will get more frequent about posting those. So look forward to more content, Smile. And you can get all that for only $5 a month.
And if you become a Patreon subscriber this month, the month of May, you do get to add a song to the Patreon wheel, a song of your
Yes.
choice to the Patreon wheel.
Yes, and if you are an existing patron, you get to do that too.
Yes, yes, you do.
So, Krista, anything you want to shout out?
Nothing. I don't do anything.
All right.
So
Krista,
Spin
that
the wheel, Krista.
Spin
I'm so
that
scared.
wheel.
I'm so scared.
Yippee!
Hang on,
All right,
show it to the both of us.
It
What do you got here?
is
Twin Skeletons.
Well,
That is
I know a fact about this song.
that the
Well, you're on the next one.
Yeah.
So
Is
save
that-
it for that
so
one.
sorry.
on American Beauty, American Psycho?
That
Sure
is.
Fuck, that means we have to do 2 songs.
I'm gonna kill myself. Holy fuck! All right, well, we're backlogging
Oh,
today because I go on tour in like 3 days. So
Carson has his head in his hand.
yeah, so I won't be in town when we have to record this. So we're
Put
recording
my
it.
head in a barrel of a tank.
We're recording
but-
it right now, but for you it'll be a week. Isn't that fucking crazy?
It's like how it's like we're 2 babies passing in utero.